But let's head over to America now and speak to the host of the Politics People podcast, Paul Duddridge, and find out about what's going on there, because we've got some state election officials lining up to disqualify Trump from appearing on the ballot in 2024. This just keeps going on, isn't it?
It keeps going on, and it's just about to start. Welcome back. Yeah, it's extraordinary. They couldn't... Now, all these charges that we all know about, we've all read about, they all spring from events like 4 years ago. But it's crucial that Trump is not finally prosecuted and tried until there's an election campaign happening. We could have done this 3-4 years ago because of the heinous nature of these terrible crimes, but they have to happen now. What you've got is certain states now weighing in, people like Arizona, New Hampshire, and Michigan, I believe. They're starting to see if they can take Trump's name entirely off the ballot. There's an amendment, the 14th Amendment to the Constitution, that says anybody that's engaged in insurrection shouldn't be allowed to hold federal office. And so they're trying to spring the 14th Amendment, Section 3, if you're interested, on Trump. That's begun in Florida. We've got one lawyer there who's actually started a case, but these other states are lining up to do it. They are doing anything they can. Election interference season is what we're in. They're doing anything they can to stop Trump actually being allowed to run in 2024. It's extraordinary.
But if he does win and then he gets through, can't he just pardon himself?
Only in certain places, like Georgia, he can't, because Georgia, that's not a federal case per se. So that's actually a state. The state is taking him. So he doesn't have that power. The president doesn't. But yes, generally they can. What's interesting is with one of your replacements recently, I was saying that he could technically go to prison, but with the Secret Service, it's unlikely he'd actually be incarcerated. The pardoning thing is absolutely possible if he gets gets found guilty, which they will find him guilty, by the way. They will find him guilty on quite a few charges. Oh, there's no point. They're on a hunting trip and they're going to be successful. But yes, he could pardon himself in certain areas, not the Georgia allegation.
Interesting. Oh, we've lost Paul, but I mean, would Trump care if he was, not pardoned, if as long as he's the president of the United States, who cares? Well, it seems that Trump also has quite a lot of support from the Republican voters. Apparently, 59% of Republicans still support him and still would vote for him. So it does seem that Trump hasn't really been affected by all this negative coverage. Let's get Paul back in. So look, I was just saying, so 59% of Republicans still support Donald Trump anyway.
Oh, yeah, 59% and rising, absolutely. Look, the MAGA party has basically taken over the bulk of the Republican Party. You've got now a new group started called Democrats for Trump. So there are Democrats now forming. These are the divisions that you went through with Brexit, basically. It's the working man against the elite, and Trump is seen as the lightning conductor for that. And so what's interesting, and I don't want to be facetious, is Trump's support in the black community has gone from something like 10% of the vote in 2016. He's at like 31% support now. It's gathering more support by people that he's supposed to have lost years ago. So it's a really fascinating time, and the poor guy is going through ructions. It's extraordinary what the state is throwing at him. Yeah,
it's terrible. Hopefully he can be resilient enough, because, and I think, he deserves to have his day, because the man has the support of the people, and that's what it's all about. Paul Duddridge, thank you so much. Good to talk to you. Good to see you.